Cyber DJ the CK in the building. Saturday Night Heat. You already know how we kick shit, man. It's December the 19th. I got to give a very special happy birthday to my main man, Scrap from the Cab, man. We're going to get ready to jump this thing off with some Scrap from the Cab music. You already know how we kick shit, man. I got my boy, the real Dick James in the building. Got some brand new music on. Talk to us about the whole movement that he's got going on right now, man. Man, we have been working with your music, bro, and it's some really good stuff. I see the movement is official. But before we get into all that, man, give everybody a intro. Like tell them about Dick James, man. About your music, your music flow, where you coming from and all that good stuff, bro.
Man, I'm a country boy from Mississippi. Hold on. Had big dreams, you feel me? And had blessings from the gate. Basically been born in the industry, but from where we come from, you got to put in the work. You got to earn your keeps. So that's what I had to do. As far as my music, it's a new day, a new era. All these trying times, it's just infused with love and happiness and having fun. Good time. That's really what it's about.
Right.
That's my type of music right
absolutely.
there. Love and happiness and good times.
Absolutely.
That's all I preach. You know that it's a new
day.
Say the music.
Absolutely.
Say the music. It's a new day.
Yeah, no doubt.
And I just want people to know this just ain't radio. Like when we in here, this is genuine.
Yeah, it's family.
It's family and it's power.
Right.
So
see, we got the kids in here.
Yes, man. Oh my God, and my kids come.
Thick. We in here thick tonight, man.
Yes, sir. My girls was supposed to come tonight, but my family.
You said that.
My family gathered together at my mom's house. Her birthday just passed on the 15th. So everybody at their house.
And they over there turned up.
That'd be nice if they pop up on me,
Okay.
Joshua there. Josh there with my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If y'all don't know Josh, Bril, and that's my son, my 5-year-old.
Absolutely.
Josh
in the building once again.
From.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. That's my only
we ain't
chocolate drop.
We ain't seen Lil J in a while.
I know, right?
Yeah. That was good though. So, Dick James, man, you are here from where you in town from, bro?
I came in from Memphis, Tennessee.
Okay.
We had a Stardom 101 magazine event with the Artist Connect.
Okay.
Thursday night, so we got us a few hours, got on the highway, and here we are.
Absolutely. So you on the front of the magazine cover? You did the photo shoot?
Yes.
Did I see that already? Because I know.
It's right there.
Yeah, I saw it already.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm just like thinking on your page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's nice too. It's dope.
I've seen it everywhere. I've gotten it in my email box multiple times. I have seen it on several blog sites, man. Like he's pulling in like some serious numbers with that.
Hold on, let me read this, y'all.
Okay.
It says,
yes.
10 years of Stardom issue. Set It Off issue. Stardom 101 magazine. Timo, Dick James, a.k.a. the hip-hop Stevie Wonder. A.k.a. the hip-hop Stevie Wonder returns to take aim at the charts. And he definitely is, especially being called a hip.
Tell us about that,
Stevie
bro.
Stevie Wonder? What's up?
Where did it come from? The hip-hop Stevie Wonder, man.
Being blessed and put in great situations. Get a chance to experience things that the average person just don't experience.
Absolutely.
So the comparison is more like the vision, because that's what we're doing right now.
Okay.
We're filming a movie, and it's real. It's about my life. Ain't no fictitious characters.
Okay.
And the vision is vivid. It's clear. So now that the script is written, we have to play these roles.
Okay.
Where we at tonight is a part of it.
Okay.
Wow.
So, and Stevie, we all know that, born blind.
Right.
Yet he has no issues with how he relates or communicates with people around the world.
Absolutely.
Whether it comes to playing instruments or delivering beautiful messages in his music, that's what I'm inspired and I'm motivated by.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
Okay.
And I believe that's why my reception is what it is.
I love that, bro.
Man, I feel.
Love that, bro.
I feel that vibe too, cause like I'm turned up. I'm always turned up. On water or whatever. I'm turned up, and you just set me back.
Yeah.
And I had to sit back and listen to you and I had to get in this situation with you. So, and Stevie Wonder puts people in situations,
Right.
you know, because we are already like, okay, this blind man, he knows music notes, he's singing, he feeling, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling. I'm ready to hear you hit a raw note on this microphone. I gotta let people sing live, you know, to let people know that it is what it is.
I get it.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
What's up, Bree? Hello. Hey. You got Bree on?
I got it on. But let me get this. It is I am Bril.
I'm Bril.
Bril.
Say it. You can
I
tell
am
me.
Bril.
Say, girl, don't be getting my name wrong.
I am Bril.
I am Bril.
Yes.
Tell me.
Thank you.
I don't want to get your name wrong. I want them to know what it is.
Thank you.
Yes, I am Bril.
Yes.
So, Dick, how long have you been at it, bro?
Seriously, from a business perspective, the last 10 years has been totally dedicated to learning the business
10 years.
101 so that I can help empower others.
Absolutely.
And that was something I learned from my mom,
I
his
love it.
granddad,
I
you know
love
what I'm
it.
saying, with their grandfather. You know, they're like twins when it comes to love, support, community development, and things of that nature.
I love it, bro.
And as an artist, seriously, like 2002,
Okay.
in Columbia, South Carolina. It's in a fashion show, talent show at the Comedy House, the major Comedy House,
Okay.
held by Hot 103.9,
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Big
Okay.
DM 101.3, and today's #1 label exec, SCMG, South Coast Music Group.
Right,
Ron
right,
Taylor,
right.
The
Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, the babies people.
That's been my brother and my business mentor since 2002.
Okay.
He selected me from that talent show as an artist. He introduced me to all of the major labels.
I love it.
Hey man, I ain't look back. Business is the key. It's over artistry. It's like the industry is 95% business. The other 2% is talent, and the other 2.5% is talent, and the other 2.5 is emotional and
Yeah.
mental welfare.
And you
Wear
got
and
you
tear.
got so much education about that. Like, so have you ever been that artist that was wild out there and didn't know that at a time? You know, when did you recognize that you had to do this first in order to, you know, because you know you got the talent. We put that to the side.
Right.
What else can I do, you know, to manage my career?
Learning the business, because
Yeah.
that keeps the doors open for not just yourself, but for people like who you see. You know, says my nephew, he's an artist, super dope. I am Bril, the princess.
Okay,
My
super dope.
nephew right there, he's the stunt double.
Hello, who's
for
super
my
dope in here?
autobiography
Super dope in
growing
here?
up. Yeah, Muddy Max.
Wow.
Max.
Boy Guap.
That's a super dope queen right there.
What's up?
It's my
Sugar
Gwen-
dope
It's
queen.
my Gwen La
And
Familia.
you super, he just dope, so that's what's up.
It's my Gwen
Everybody's
La
dope
Familia.
now.
Oh, look at his thing.
We
he got,
all
he got a
dope.
transformer on us in here.
Yeah,
and all
you got
of
you got the
that.
gimbal in here, man.
Yeah,
4K gimbal in this piece, man.
so that everybody can get some love. Because,
Absolutely.
you know, we're a family.
So
Absolutely.
D James, like when you rock the crowd, how you rock it? Like what kind of reaction do you get when you on the stage? 'Cause I can just imagine, like because you ain't even doing nothing, and I'm like ready to rock with you. So
It varies. I mean, you know, of course, you know the ladies gonna rock with me.
yeah,
They say they
you
feel it.
player.
Hey, you know, I'm born like that, so I'm just rolling with it. You know, I'm thankful and grateful. And the fellas, they don't have no issue giving me love. So I
They-
come
they-
in peace. I give love, so majority of the time I receive it.
Absolutely.
Like you not the type to be hated on because you're humble.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, like when I first started out, I wasn't humble. So a lot of people was like, who the heck Rose think? You know, and I had to humble myself. You know, it wasn't about that. I went in on defense.
Right.
And you know, a lot of artists, you know, do that because being an artist is not easy.
Nah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
hard work.
It people think, oh, you gonna rock the house tonight. No, look, I'm scared. It's hell. I can have 20,000, 50 million fans, but when I get on that stage, I'm still looking for acceptance, right?
That's
you know,
right.
in such a way.
That's right.
And I just like the way you moving through your platforms, like, and I'm listening to it, and all your accolades and everything. It's not boastful. It's like, yeah, and these people respect, and you know that's why they rock with you. And
Appreciate you telling me
I
that.
like this.
Giving
Yes.
me, you know, a full dose of the things that I've been working for.
Absolutely.
Saying, just staying
Absolutely.
genuine.
Blessings, blessings. Absolutely, brother. I upon first seeing and hearing your music, brother, I I heard the flow, bro, and it was a different style. You didn't come out attempting to do something or somebody else.
Right.
You know, that takes a lot of nuts in this day and time because
Absolutely.
everybody's so busy following the path that was already cut out.
Right.
That Me Too stuff.
Yeah, and I respect and admire that, bro. Tell me something. What went into this piece that well, actually we got two pieces, but the I'm Dreaming record, man. What was your inner being telling you as you was putting this record together, bro?
Shit, it was the truth, man. It was about a moment. You know what I'm saying? What we like December, roughly like almost 12 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were at this time, and she and I had just started embracing one another. Because in my mindset, I'm looking at doing business, but I also pretty brown hottie. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration right here. You know what I'm saying? And getting to know her and seeing how she was just genuinely open and spirited to
Absolutely.
whatever it was that I was, introducing her to.
Yes.
Because I didn't tell her what I did or that I made music. She had no idea. All of this was in the blind until she actually came and spent some time with me, and she learned on her own that this is what it is. Because, I do shows. I'm a national promoter,
Absolutely.
and I came to my hometown and I did a comedy show. And it was at a bar of some of my people. It was relatively new, but it was popping. And she was in there, personality, big old pretty eyes, smile.
Right.
And man, the way she helped me, it's like, how could I not remember that?
Right.
From my little small hick hometown in
Right.
Columbus, it made me proud to see that. So I was like,
Wow.
I'm single.
Oh.
I need somebody that I can build with, somebody
Right.
I can run around with, and
Yes.
somebody that I can make an impression on, because this industry is never about you. It's always
I
about you
love
and
it,
the
bro.
people that's in your circle.
Yeah.
I love it, bro.
And I had no idea that she had talent. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yeah.
She came over to visit me, and I opened the door and I let her come in, and I politely went back to what I was doing because I was in there working on me. I had no idea that I was going to be doing this as an artist, because this time last year I was planning for helping others, which is what I've been doing the last 3.5 years.
Love it.
The pandemic, and my nephew shut down, had to move from New Orleans to Mississippi, stayed with me for like 3-4 months because his job situation was screwed up. He came in, he said, well, look, I'm gonna record you. So I was like, what? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
dope.
realistically
Look at God,
and
bro.
relatively speaking, man,
Yeah.
I thought my nephew was like playing with me. Because I've been coming to Atlanta for the last 3.5 years, helping these other artists, and he's been self-developing and recording and learning and engineering. And when it was my time to get on the mic, Sean put me to the side, you know what I'm saying, or let me say something, and then I hear something that I said in something that he was producing, which basically was telling me he was motivated and inspired by me, and I just
That's
didn't pick
beautiful.
up on it at that time because
That's
I
dope.
wasn't
Yes.
doing no artist thing.
Yes.
As soon as I got back to doing the artist thing, he was the first one to give me a reminder. And he was
That's
like,
dope.
yo, I'm going to come record you. I
And
didn't
you-
even have to ask
And
you.
you know what? Like, God called you. He put that on him,
Yep.
and he was the influence.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And because it's meant to be. This is no ordinary moment. This is a historic moment at ATL Web Radio on Saturday Night Heat.
Right.
We got the real Dick James, and we got a beautiful supporter here. I am Bril. We got Cyber DJ CK, Rose Radio Live, and like you said, let's get it poppin'. We got Let's Keep It Poppin' Miss Shalette in the building, man. BLD Films, TR General, Kareem, Punch, man, the man. Everybody in here, like this, like you said, family. Everything you talking about is generational love, generational wealth. You like the old MCs rock the mic. You know what I'm saying? Let's rock the mic.
That's right.
for real. Let's say the music. Let's have something to say while we on the mic, and you got something to say because I've been listening to you.
Appreciate that.
And Cyber DJ CK is a big fan because he is on, and I be like, it's in rotation, more, more and more. And is it it's voted, Cyber DJ?
Yeah. Like I told him.
Yeah,
I
it's
told him
voted, so it's
I've been
over and
getting
over. Yeah,
reception
it
like
might
I've never
play
gotten before
two
from this
times
music.
back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, and like I was telling him, man, we also have the All I Need record, to which I think she's involved with as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Give her an introduction, bro. Tell everybody who they're looking at there.
Hello.
We looking at the princess of Dick James Latrice Management.
Yes.
I am Bril.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hello, it's I am Bril.
What's up, girl? You on Saturday Night Heat, and you hot. So what's up?
Thank you. I mean, just to be here, like, this is amazing. It's new. It's really, everything is new, but just to be in this experience and to be in this room and listen to all the great things that y'all telling me, like, I like it. It's dope. I'm here for it.
Yeah, like being on the radio, people take that for granted. Like at first I thought, oh, on Rose, I'm supposed to be here, and I always self-reflect because I can't talk about nobody else. But I don't gotta be here, don't nobody gotta hear Rose, you know what I'm saying? And it's an honor, like, and that's
This is an honor.
that's what I'm saying. Like, for as like fans, sometimes like we think the fans just have to be the fans. They don't have to be the fans.
Right.
First of all, we can sing in the shower forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we gotta keep the love on the fans. It's called Say the Music, and you here supporting. I'm big on support.
Me too.
And you sitting right here and it's humble. So what you got going on? I am Bril.
Just doing something new. Like, it's nothing I've never done this before. Like, actually in the music industry. But as far as like me just learning this, I love to learn. So like, and I actually got a chance to put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Just to force it, to put it out there. So it's really cool. I'm really liking it. Like I said, I'm looking for more to come.
You got fashion. I know that. I like that. That's something that I would put on. You popping.
Okay.
So you singing and rapping.
I'm just doing a little singing, like a little singing right now.
Do a little singing, please. Please do it. Don't
She
even
love to
be-
put you on the spot now.
Yeah, I
She said
do.
that.
Cause I like it in person, so I can say, oh man, you can't say nothing. They can sing for, they doing this and it's passionate.
Right.
Let me see.
Body picture perfect. I can see the frame. Treat you like I tell you.
Do it. So like, go off each
I'ma
other.
do it.
However y'all do it.
You're all I need. I'm a little nervous a little bit now.
Oh, that's all
With a
good.
fifth of Hennessy and a fast sack of fireweed. You're all I need. With a fifth of Hennessy and a fast sack of fireweed. You're all I need. With a fifth of Hennessy and a fast sack of fireweed. I like that little groove over there, girl. I like it.
Hey, what we
I like what you just said. You're all I need. Hennessy.
With a fifth of Hennessy.
Man, what? And a fast, man, ain't all gas. And then we got no brakes. It's all go. You know what I'm saying? Our Cyber DJ CK left us, but he brought someone very, very valuable to this situation. Miss Shalette. Let's keep it
Y'all,
popping,
this your
man.
girl, Miss Shalette, checking in on Saturday Night Heat. I keep it popping on Friday night, so y'all tune in and check me out Friday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. But I'm going to do a little introduction to this song. I heard y'all singing it All I Need, and I'm over here looking for it, but I finally didn't found it.
We've been talking about
So,
on this all
so we
night.
finna,
What
we
I
finna
tell
jump
you?
this thing off right now.
I said, get me there, Shalette.
Right, I'm gonna get you there, but I don't know what Cyber DJ doing, but
Cyber D-
I'm gonna pick it up for him. I'm gonna pick it up for him.
I'm in
Thank
a
you,
mellow
thank you,
mood
I'm gonna
tonight.
pick it up for him.
I'm feeling good.
Tag on his head, we got my
Need to shut it down.
I
You heard him
see
on the mic,
I like the sentiment.
and it was
All
beautiful.
I need.
They ain't all
That's
night.
like the dopest duet ever.
Yeah, it is.
You
It
know,
is.
with the story and all the rest of that good shit. Oh my goodness, yes sir.
Hold up.
Yes sir.
Y'all in love? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know if it's sis, cuz. Like, I just want to know. I'm nosy.
She want to listen to the. She obviously want to listen, y'all.
Enjoying each other's time.
Y'all,
She wasn't listening, y'all. She missed it, y'all.
Y'all follow me on Instagram.
Run it by again.
Y'all know
Dick.
I said y'all.
Dick, give it to her again, bro.
Y'all all I
She was a
need.
fool.
James all I need.
So
Try
we
to
gonna make the most of the
sneak that in there.
we got.
All I need.
Oh, you
Wait.
really a clown for real?
Man, you already know I'm a clown. No, I'm bipolar, quadrupolar, and you know I might be chilling, then I might start screaming at y'all, and then the next moment I'm back at it. But we in the Stevie Wonder vibe mode, so
The hip
and
hop.
y'all gotta look at this like this is a beautiful magazine cover. We have a black beautiful brother, a genuine brother, and he's loyal and honest. I can tell. And ain't nobody got to tell me nothing. He ain't got to lie about nothing. And Bril like, you know what I'm saying? You right, you know. Sabi DJ over like, that's my boy. Kids beat over there like, what's up? She let in here Saturday Night Heat.
So,
What's up?
I want to know, bro, about
I like
the
this.
promotional deals that the way you've been working as far as the promoting the acts and all that kind of good stuff, man. Give people a little insight as far as, because you got a whole different understanding of the music business than the average MC or singer or even just entertainer. Give us some insight as to like some of the inner workings of the things that you've been doing over the last 10 or so 15 years or so, man, putting together these things that you've been putting together, brother.
And learning that publishing, registrations, film, and, gaming, syncing, licensing, media base, Nielsen,
sound like a lot.
sound scan, everything that brings in your royalties. You know what I'm saying? We as authors and publishers,
Yes.
that's what really put us in, that playing field because
Absolutely.
we're owners.
Absolutely. You said author. Have you written a book as well before?
I'm working on that currently right now.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
going to tell our story on every platform.
I love that, bro.
Every variation possible.
You thinking about a name for your book when you are?
We're struggling
got
with
it?
the names because it's not the average type book. What we're doing right now is we're giving out information.
Okay.
And I want to give out some information.
Okay.
So it may be just chopping it up, the life of Dick James, information 101.
Absolutely.
One thing about it, they gonna look and they gonna listen. Cause you got a strong, powerful name. I'm smiling. Jeez.
Somebody asked me
You
if I
got a
was
strong,
joking.
powerful
I said, boy, I got the real Dick James.
I think I
Nigga
said that
nigga
when you
why
first
joking?
when you
I
first
said,
told me
no,
that.
man,
I was like, hold on.
I got a partner.
I was like,
You
what?
go by the real Dick James. Go follow him, and he got a song called "I'm Dreaming That Motherfucker."
I
off
told
the
him
hook.
he was trying to be funny.
She did
Cause
too.
he know how I feel about that.
She
So
think I'm being
I
funny,
thought
like
you being funny.
the
You
real
being
Dick
funny.
James, like
Yeah.
Like,
And
come
I'm
on,
like,
man.
yeah.
Out the blue, just
Yeah. So but it wasn't just her. I had another partner. I was like, bro, I got my partner, the real Dick James. Like, like I'm joking. I'm like, no, bro, that's the brother's name, and he's making some big moves. Go look at him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, I've been seeing how you move as far as being an artist, being a artist owner or owner artist is a little different than running around out here in the street trying to get a deal, trying to get known. You walking in circles where people already fucking with you for other reasons, and now they seeing, oh shit, Dick doing it like this too.
the learning cycle, man. You know what I mean? It's the learning cycle is nothing more or less than what I got from Arnold.
Right.
Arnold gave me a recipe that he didn't exactly just hand to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dick, I love you as an artist. You dope, man. Shit. I can get you a single deal right now as an artist, but all the shit you got going on, bro, $250,000, man, you already gonna make that.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is something different. Introduce me to Def Jam, shit, Priority, Interscope.
I love it.
Black Ground, rest in peace to Aaliyah. Man, everybody you can name, man. It's like, yo, once you introduce you to the business and you know that you can make more than what A&R try to come at you about, because he or she simply looking to get their percentage on.
Mm-hmm.
If I need a deal or want a deal, I call Arnold.
Yeah.
I don't need a deal.
Right.
I am the deal.
Because you give up so much, even walking into that scenario.
That's what he said.
I mean, and listen to me. I mean, from what I can see, you know, you made man already.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a matter
Yeah.
of
That's about
exposure.
the size of it.
You know, like this is another stop in the process of exposing this shit, bro. Because it's like everywhere I see, every door I see you walking through, bro, I'm like, whoa.
And you right, Cyber DJ, because I can't even look at him and see him having to turn around and say, hey, what y'all want to do? He look like he go in the building and be like, this is what we gonna do.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's
Absolutely.
a different kind of vibe
Different
and
flow,
energy.
different flow,
And
absolutely.
you bring your energy in there, you get what you want because you know your worth, and they see that you know your worth. They know it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like vibing. Besides that beautiful piece around your neck, you know what I'm saying? The energy is high, and it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And artistry is about beauty, and
It is.
I can see the elevation going on up in here.
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Then you got this beautiful lady right here, and it's a team effort. And we finally got y'all here. And
We at home, so we'll be back.
you sure where y'all
Ready.
going tonight? Hold up, what's up? Where y'all going tonight?
I know you're gonna turn up somewhere, man. You brother looking too good just to be, you know what I'm saying, coming to ATL with radio.
Okay.
Man.
Just chilling, want to get that family love, man.
Hey,
So I was
what's
like,
up?
yo,
Well, they want to
The
take
engineer.
some pictures with Cyber DJ
Yeah, we're gonna get the pictures on that. You better believe it.
It's gonna be
You
beautiful.
better believe
though.
it. So,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, ladies
I'm
first.
good. Cause I'm just vibing right now.
Okay.
You know, I ain't never lost for words, but I'm lost. I'm listening so I can see what else I want to
you
say.
got the energy, baby, and the smile and everything.
We got royalty in the building, man.
Yeah, we knew it before we came.
Yes, sir.
That's why I was like, nah, we gonna come in. We'd rather come sit down with you because we knew when we exchanged the energy,
Oh my God.
it's gonna mean
Yeah,
something.
look, and if I hadn't worked like 3-4 days this week, I probably would have been flipping all over the table and stuff by now and doing all kind of.
She's for real too. She is not
Yeah,
lying.
I'll probably be crying.
She is not lying.
Just because you came and I said the word beautiful because I get so emotional. Everything I
She
say.
ain't lying, guys.
Shalette gonna make me cry in the corner because she gonna be like, Rose. I'm like, let's keep it popping. It ain't Friday Night Fever, but we can have Black Conscious voices because we gonna cry tonight. But this gonna be the sexy part. Like, kids be like, I'm uncomfortable. I can't say things.
Yeah. So you just do
Yeah.
a kid friendly show,
Right.
you know, to the best of your ability, because it is Saturday Night Heat. You know, and these are my kids, so you know what I'm saying.
Those my
You
nieces
know how,
and my nephews.
you know how I rock.
Hold up.
so,
Are
you know
y'all
what
my
I'm saying?
nieces and my nephews?
You know how I rock.
Please, I'm
you know
looking
what
at
saying?
everybody's face. If y'all say no,
Uh-oh.
y'all my nieces and my nephews.
Uh-oh.
What say you don't know? You know everybody, auntie. You know when it, you know how I go, auntie.
Yeah.
See,
especially
see, that's
when
the other
want
thing.
something.
They gonna, you know what I'm saying, they gonna check and make sure it's 100. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying, they on some.
They laid back.
They want to know what's going on before they just come in
They
like,
advanced,
yeah,
man. They, you
yeah.
see they in here with
Yeah, they are. They
pop-
very these kids. Oh my God, they already know what to do. Like when kids were born back in the days, they couldn't hold their head up. These babies coming out like this,
Oh, yeah.
looking
Right.
around.
eyes
You know what I'm
bucking, eyes
saying?
bucking, all that
Everything.
shit. Yeah.
You like put it back because that's
Well,
not
it's-
supposed to
it's-
be happening.
You have older souls re-entering
Yeah, you do.
and
People
coming
don't
back,
believe
and they're
that.
a whole lot more understanding of what's going on and ready to get into action.
Yeah,
You
people
know
don't
what I'm
understand.
saying? So that's
that.
what the alertness is all about, good sis.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? But we have some really good music by the brother here, Dick James. I want to put both of the records on
Please
again
play it.
and come back and talk to him again, because I want to get into real world shit. What has been going on with Dick James in 2020? While the love affair has been, a building. We've also been going through some major changes across the world, man. So I want to get your viewpoints on that. I want to get your viewpoints on not only our president-elect, but as well this awesome, mostly female cabinet that just went into place. It's just going to be, it's a whole lot of good vibrations in the air, and we're gonna come back and talk a little more about
It's
that.
gonna be a big elaborate because he already talked about what he's involved in and what he's trying to do.
Right, the whole community. Right, so we got to get into all of that. We got to get into community development.
I'm about to cry tonight,
and really work with this thing, bro. So you got time?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're gonna drop these records.
You got time? You got time?
Absolutely.
Well, we ain't got nothing but time.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Saturday night. I couldn't wait to say that because you remember we kept saying it last night and it was Friday Night Fever.
Yeah.
We were so wrong.
I came in here and started the show off like shout out to Saturday, and Autumn was like, today's Friday. CK, I'm like, oh yeah.
Because that off week throwed us off.
Yeah. We just had our first off week in like 8 months.
We've been on full blast, y'all.
So we had to take a vacation.
Putting all these artists out. And you know what? Everybody who been coming through here, they been so
lined up
dope.
Every week.
I'm talking about they blazing, man. Everybody.
God is good.
Absolutely.
He sure
God is good because He's giving us the platform, the vehicle, and we riding and we picking up new pieces as we roll. So it's a blessing.
We saving the music. Music is people don't know how important music is. It's not about the beat. It ain't about the lyrics so much. Well, it is about the lyrics, but it's about like how you deliver because it's an anointing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like these days, we ain't looking for nobody who got trends. Like the trends are out here. Let's follow them. Let's do our thing, and then let's be authentic. But at the same time, it's not about that. It's about people needing to hear the right thing right now. People healing. Because I was going through a healing process. I listened to healing music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't ready to pop and lock while I'm going through things. You know, and if I'm happy, I'm popping and locking. You know, music is music. So, I'm gonna keep talking. You better do it.
Well, what I'm gonna do real quick before we drop these two records again, I want to give a big shout out to 3 sponsors that are really getting behind the ATL Web Radio movement. First off, I want to give a shout out to Talk About Bella
You
Bella.
don't need no forms, y'all.
NAKAKONO.com. And if you go to the website, you can actually enter promo code ATLGA and receive a 10% discount into January 31st, 2021. So make sure y'all go check in with our sponsors right here at ATL Web Radio. We're about to get ready to get back into the mix. Excuse me. I got my man,
you know, silly, you know,
the real Dick James in the building, along with his trusty companion, Miss I Am Bril.
Can I ask
and
they're
doing their thing.
When you get through? You don't. Can you please say happy birthday, you and Bril, to my mom? Just say it. You ain't got to do the whole song, but happy birthday, Mom. It's Valerie Jones. Gifts for you by Valerie, 1974, Donnelly Hollowell Parkway. Y'all go shop with my mom. Her birthday, I got to say, because they probably sitting at home watching together since they didn't come to see me.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Go and get a happy birthday. Yeah.
Valerie.
Yes.
Happy birthday
so
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Valerie. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Mama. Y'all ain't never had
Okay.
the real Dick James, and I Am Real say happy birthday to y'all, Mama. Dream Team Sound Facts, beer.
Get it.
Yes.
But we live back in the building. We live back in the building here at ATLWebRadio.com. And we are being joined, excuse me, y'all, I'm over here on these edibles. And they taste really good. But anyway, we have 2 very hot independent artists in the building tonight who I have been, I've had the pleasure of meeting here recently and being able to expose the music of. And I want to, because we had an opportunity to really discuss the music. We played the music. The music is continuing to play all over the United States right now, man. This brother has a serious, I have not seen this strong of an independent national campaign in my life. truthfully, bro, without being just like, without claiming a whole bunch of major connections.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's respectable. So I know you come learned with plenty of understanding and wisdom, brother. And when we first got started, you tweaked my interest with some of the things you said about community development, as well as knowledge of self and understanding what's happening around us. This has been a crazy year. A lot of people are still trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I'd like to know what is the forecast? What is Dick James see as far as what's happening in the world right now?
It's a new awakening, and it's a reaffirmation of the things that have happened, the things that are to come, today, tomorrow, and the continuation. The universe is looking for answers.
Absolutely.
At least the people of the universe are, because the following that they had has absolutely been disrupted. You can't even go to the church. Church used to be the foundation for information, for shelter. You know what I'm saying? Urban development. Right now, it's not in a better condition than anything else.
That's deep. That
Church is the leading
Yeah.
foundation.
That should have
So,
been the last thing stopped.
you know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you a lot of these things that have been forced on us. The truth about them are just absolutely revealing. So what we have to do is we have to, get with ourselves. Because whatever we're looking for is in us.
Right.
If we are the children of the creators of the universe, then what does that make us?
Yeah, and if you following it, it's our time to rise. You know what I'm saying? And like, how do you feel about, like, you got a financial crisis going on in the United States, and not just the United States, probably all over the world, because it's not just about us people, but a financial crisis. And I was riding the other day, and I thought about, I sent my son to Disney World like a few weeks ago, and Six Flags over Georgia is open. Coronavirus.
Right.
But the Department of Labor cannot open, to cease and exist all these financial crises that people are going through. Like,
It can.
it can,
They
but like,
refuse.
they refuse.
There you go,
And you
brother.
got
Create it.
be there. Get your
Financial
kids in
crisis.
school. Make sure they pass this class, or the social worker gonna call you all day, every day. But you need to go to work too. But you need to make sure they're in class while you're at work. If you work overnight, you gotta stay up when you get off work to try to help your kid
Certain
halfway.
class of people, us,
It's like,
basically.
it's a big, like, I heard you say the world trying to get it together. It's like a turntable.
Keep you from
Trying to,
getting it
yeah,
together.
it ain't gonna never start at the right beat. It ain't like, it's crazy, and it's frustrating, especially as an artist, because artists are passionate,
Yeah.
and it's the emotion, like I said, anointing, and we out here like going real hard trying to put our music out, and people think, oh, it ain't about the music, too much going on. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Music being a healer. It's the universal language.
The one universal
And we need it, and we need the hip hop, we need the R&B, we need something to enjoy. Everything ain't gotta be a sad
Take a
worldwide
moment.
song like,
Yeah.
oh, this is what's going on. Okay, we can do that, but let's praise all the music right now that's getting people through the days.
Right.
Because
music has always been the soundtrack to life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what background you come from, but most part, at least, urban music has told the stories of all walks of life, and it has shed.
And even
light
more
on
so
it.
newly now, hip hop culture.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's infused with every other variation of music
Absolutely.
known to mankind.
Absolutely.
So it rebirthed every form of music, rejuvenated, whatever you
Yes.
want to call it. It's the reason why it's number one in music, period.
Right.
And then you have R&B because shit, without R&B or blues, if you will,
We had a rhythm,
you don't have no rhythm.
a melody.
You don't have no soul.
Yeah.
You don't have no harmony. You don't have no melodies. That's what hip hop is.
Absolutely.
Besides the fact of the blues, because the blues was the first story of the black man or the black family. And then hip hop became the flip side to the story of the black man or the black family. Or urban families, if you will, because basically everything that's brown or black, shit, that's Puerto Ricans, Mexicans.
Man, what it came from?
Everybody but Caucasians.
What you paying while they clean up? Or they
Everybody
they
but the
working for
Caucasians.
You know?
So yeah, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. We came from a long way with our music, like what they say, the slave ships and they song.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh my God,
Yeah,
we've been through some.
tribes in, America. Those that we were just naming off vividly. Yeah, that's who we are.
We're able to say what we need to say now because, like, in music, a lot of people don't know it's politics in music, and you're not just gonna come out and say what influence people and say what you want to say. First of all, okay,
Rise
hold on.
up.
We see you got a following, or we see you got you an influencer, but we gonna you gonna have to do it like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now it's not like that. We're able to come out and do it like that.
No more fear.
You get what I'm saying? Say the music. What I say, Cyber DJ, it's a new day. And say what we want to say. Be who we want to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's time for that. Ain't no more scared and afraid. Master been gone. We got only one.
Yeah.
So, man, I'm feeling this. I want to hear some more Dick James. I want to get into this. I want to hear music tonight. This is beautiful.
Well, we can't talk tonight, though,
Man,
baby.
I already know it,
Tonight
but
we gotta talk. We gotta communicate.
We gonna talk, but the vibe gotta go. We gotta be like,
We vibing.
yes.
I'm vibing. It's a vibe.
Totally.
We got I am Bril. We got my man at
Bril.
the real
The real
Dick James.
Dick
Yes.
James.
At DAREALDICK
The real.
JAMES.
Don't-
Follow,
you know
friend, fan. That's on all social
What? You know
media.
what?
Get on this I'm Dreaming boat because you don't want to miss it before it leaves the harbor.
Oh
I'm
my
talking
God.
about it's going down right now, man. One of the things that really blew my mind is this year, man, I have been really introduced to a lot of cats that have, again, brought different styles into the music arena. You have somewhat of your own style. And with that, bro, I'd like to know, what do you see yourself as far as artist, genre, or section grouping as far as the music that you putting out? Because I've heard of, I hear a few different things. I hear different flows, different, So what do you?
All the artists that came before my time. Let's just say the pioneership: Marvin Gaye, Michael Jackson, Teddy Pendergrass, Sam Cooke,
Real
Teddy
legends.
Pete.
Yeah.
Curtis Mayfield, Luther Vandross. I mean, shit, man. Everybody you can put in that
Stevie
playing
Wonder.
field. Stevie Wonder, Rick James, Tina Marie. I mean, I'm really a Rick James kind of guy. I'm just
Okay.
being a different guy tonight because
Okay.
I want people to get
Yeah.
a grasp of me and what I am about. And then later on, after they realize I am genuine, I'll start bringing the characters out.
Oh, they already know you genuine. And speaking of Rick James, this hair, he got, ladies, he got this ponytail. I'm Bril. I gotta tell him, he got this ponytail to the side. On his left side, he turned this way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't took those shades off. You know what I'm saying? He gangster in here, and
Yes.
and Bril, she been like, what's up?
I'm with Dick.
We are in the building, Mississippi.
I'm with Dick
I'm
tonight.
with Dick. We got it straight out the mud. What
Right.
Rose?
Say that for us.
Say
Yes, sir.
that.
Yes,
Say
sir.
that, man.
Yes, sir.
Bril, you got something else going? Like you have you made a single by yourself or anything? Cause you got a beautiful voice.
Well, thank you. I'm actually working on something right now, a single called I Can Make You Wanna.
Okay.
Ooh.
And so that's probably
I can too. I like that.
next year.
Early 2021. Actually, we're doing a lot more than just visiting family and here doing business. She's recording that single this weekend while we're here.
I got you.
Now, I Can Make You Wanna?
Yes.
Where you record? Well, you want to tell us?
Oh,
I mean,
Max,
what?
baby.
yeah,
You the engineer?
Yeah. That's the sound that
Producer,
You do all that
engineer.
shit?
Yeah. The sound that y'all say y'all really like hearing and feeling. That
Yeah.
my nephew's behind that
You
engineering.
up,
Okay.
you up, buddy? I want to go sleep with you. Sleep. Man, oh my God, you want some of this Rice Krispie treats? Not the blue pack.
All day.
Oh,
So
man.
we
I like that Bril.
we
It sound like sexy.
we got some real hotness in the building tonight, man. I want to thank you again, brother, for being here with us. I still got a few more questions. I wanna get into the aspect of where do we go now, as far as this whole COVID-19 thing has been a serious setback for not only the United States but the world as a whole. People that were working jobs lost jobs. People that had kids in school and were able to go work jobs had to sacrifice in certain situations, and others just stay without work and dealing with whether they're going to be able to maintain their homes and their finances and their cars and stuff like that. Have you seen a lot of this kind of stuff around you, and how has it affected you on the inside? Because everybody's been affected in different ways from this whole pandemic. Like, there's been people that have like totally lost it, people that have totally tightened
I
up.
was just getting ready to say,
it's
don't
going
turn
off.
bipolar, schizophrenic. Like, this will make you do the Thriller around here. You know what I'm saying? Walking around like I'm dead serious. No.
That's like one of the biggest pet peeves that I've learned that I just had to learn to accept, because be it that we are gods on this universe, there's some things that we're limited to, and that's control and power
Absolutely.
over things
Yes.
that we just don't have the power and control over.
Absolutely.
It's a part of the learning cycle, because the good, the bad, and the ugly, they don't come separate. So when you see suffering, it's probably from some things that has happened in these families' lifetime before today.
Wow, curses.
So when you have families that seem to be or appear to be doing excellent, it's because of the family time and the guardians and supervisors who were able to spend time with the children. Because when you plant those seeds, without things that happen, like, that we don't have control over, like accidents, that's what you get. You get to bear the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? Barring any accidents that come in and take your life or something like that. Other than that, man, our minds
Spare the rod,
never
spoil the
forget.
child.
Yep.
And people think, like, back in the days when I was growing up, if I got in trouble at school and the neighbor who got me off the school bus had to keep me until my grandma got home, they whooped me first.
And then
Grandma whooped me. And then mom came home and whooped me. And I bet, guess where I learned a lesson? You like, I ain't saying just beat kids, but you gotta show them
discipline.
that another adult, as long as that adult is within their rights and not hurting them.
I
you
beat
can't-
kids'
you got people like,
Ain't that right,
don't
y'all?
touch my, no, serious though. You got people, don't say nothing to my child. Or don't do that. No, like, you want me to say something to them before the police tase their ass.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You want
I'd
me
rather
to
them
tell
get some
them,
of this before they go out there and have to deal with some of that. Cause I had to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Old man went at the spot. You know what I'm saying? Not to cut you off, sis, but
No, you
I know
good.
exactly where you're coming from. So, and as I was getting my ass whipped out there in the street by the system, I was like, damn, I wish I'd have got my ass whipped at home.
Right. It gives you that reminder.
You said,
constant
you didn't get your
reminder.
ass whooped at home.
It's me and my mom. My mom was working three jobs.
So she
I
wasn't
still,
home.
my mama was too. I got clothesline.
My
That made it
mama-
worse.
My mama didn't have time.
Get in the tub. The
All she
stitching
had, my
cord
mama had
coming in
time
the
to go
tub.
and pay
And
bills.
sleep.
Man.
Sleep a couple hours.
Before it was time to go to that.
Back on
Man.
water again.
Fuck them cereal. I was Tony the Tiger. Anytime I did something, We hid up under the bunk bed. She came
So
with the broom. Bow.
consider yourself blessed.
That's why you.
That was a blessing.
Who you
Consider yourself
I'm
blessed.
blessed,
Your
you know, but back
personality
then,
is
you
the
know what
way
I'm
it
saying? I
is.
ain't feel like it.
Nah, cause
You know.
you was naive.
And now the difference is showing in who you
Yeah,
are
I-
as
I
opposed
see.
to some of how these
Yeah.
other people out
It
here
is
move.
because that getting disciplined don't mean you're gonna do everything right. But guess what? It assures
Grabs
like
your
a
attention.
boomerang effect.
Grabs your attention.
You know what I'm saying? You either come back the right way. You know, you ain't gonna come back void. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be either good or bad, but it's up to you. You know, I made the
receive
decision
it. Yep.
to stand back up and
Yep.
say, hold up, let me hurry. I'm not too old for this. Y'all remember that?
That's
I'm
where
not
it
too
begins.
old for this.
That's where it begins.
Okay.
Do it, you know.
When
A
you
lot of
as
people
an
think it's too
individual.
late, and we gotta let people know it's not. Everybody ain't meant to be a movie star, superstar,
Nope.
and everything. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you meant to be, you know, you still can do it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Put yourself into it, and what you put into it, it's
Yes.
more than likely what you're gonna get out of it.
Saturday Night Heat. Man, look, I need that watch. I'm jacking. I need the watch. I need the necklace. And, you know, I give it back next time. Look how I give it back next time. You can little hat. Shouts out to Two Fly Sheet Aaron.
That's a veteran.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Shouts out
I'm
to
gonna get
Two
them
Fly
a
Sheet
hat.
Love for their support.
I'm gonna get them a
Yes,
hat for
sir.
the. What is this?
That's Aaron again.
What you doing with everything? Hello,
It
bro.
was just in here.
Hold up, bro. I ain't taking stuff. Okay.
I didn't. It was just in here in the office. Yes.
Stop, DJ.
She didn't give it to me.
Play some music, man.
Well, before we do, I want to do this real quick because we went into the record a few different times, but I want the brother to have an opportunity to tell everybody where he is, present online, the places where they can go, and I just gave it to him, but sometimes
Yeah.
it's better from the horse's mouth.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
worldwide
So,
introduction.
I need my brother to tell everybody how they can go friend and follow him, where you need to go subscribe at on YouTube. Where the streaming's at, where all that good stuff, bro.
And Bril, too. Next.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
All right. So you can follow me, and you can find me, locate me, listen to my music on all of your digital streaming platforms, whichever is your preference. It's available on all platforms. YouTube, you can find me up by Timo James, Timo James. You can find me on Facebook by Timo, last name James. My artist page is Dick James, DICK all lowercase letters. You can find me on Instagram at DAREAL, That's the real Dick James. And that is also the same thing on Twitter. You can find me on LinkedIn, Snapchat,
Oh, man.
Pinterest, everything.
sir.
Dick
He all over.
James.
He out there like he supposed to be.
Anywhere that you want to be or you should be or
This
thinking
man
about,
is a whole
look me
complete
up
artist.
and I'll find.
Complete. When I mean complete, I ain't saying he can just sing and write music. He learned what it took to maintain being the artist and not having to depend. And that's what the industry looking for. They're looking for survival of the fittest right now. You
Business
know what I'm saying?
partners.
You can
Somebody
be
ain't gonna mess
beautiful, you
they
can sing
budgets
like
up.
that, but can you follow us with this
Right.
business? Can you listen? Can you learn? You know what I'm saying? Because you can be the best artist in the world, but your attitude and all that stuff and not willing to listen, because I've been learning a lot since I've been here because I wouldn't listen. You can tell me that I can sing on the road. I can sing. Y'all ain't talking to me.
Look at it like that.
And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Where that got me? Nowhere. They ain't get you nowhere. You like some people like, oh, she got that. No, that's not right. We gotta do business.
That's right.
Yes. And I am Bril. Let everybody know what's up, girl.
Yes, you can find me on Facebook at I am Bril, and that's all lowercase letters. And then you can also find me on Instagram at I am Bril for real. That's IAMBRIL, the number 4, and that's REAL, and that's on Instagram.
Absolutely.
I'm following everybody. Like I'm taking a break from social media. I've been off for I've been doing good 3 or 4 days. Well, the last video I posted. You know what I'm saying?
What's the break all
When I
about?
did that 2020, the end of the 2020, the break is about when Rose returns to social media in 2021. It's gonna be totally different. You'll see what the break is about. It's about me. It ain't like I'm gonna come out like, boom, Rose. When I come back, I'm gonna be available. and it's gonna be a fan fact thing.
Right.
And I'm gonna see who truly following me, and who truly listening to my music and my marketing. I'm gonna see if my DM flooded. You know what I'm saying? I want to make this thing happen. With
Oh,
this
so you're not
music.
logging on nothing.
I don't want
You're not
to look.
gonna
Y'all
check
ain't
the
gonna see my
messages?
green light.
So you
Tap
gonna
in
check?
Y'all
with
see
us.
my green light?
You gonna
That
check
means
none of the
somebody
messages?
got my phone. No, I ain't checking nothing.
What if you miss money?
You know, I ain't missing no money.
Oh, okay.
I got a phone. I
Okay.
call out.
You
Okay.
know we over at
I
Stardom
already
101,
put
baby.
the flyers out there. I DM everybody who
I
that
feel you.
support me, you know,
Yeah.
and then I'm about to delete some people, you know,
Okay.
because I'm a true supporter. You know, I have everybody's stuff. They be like, Autumn, you getting paid for marketing? You be no, like, you know, let's support
you
each
about
other.
to.
But you know,
We got some room
Man, it's
over
going
there on
all the
our
way up.
platform and Stardom
I'm
101
ready.
for you as an artist.
I'm ready to start them.
Yeah, we're going to take care of you.
Start them.
Let's get it popping, man.
We got some room over there at Stardom 101 for the CEO and founder of this fine establishment over here.
Absolutely, brother.
I mean, so that the people who aren't aware of you guys, they can tap in.
Absolutely.
Our platform's pretty large, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all genuine. Every radio station ain't like this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So take that to the heart and know this. What y'all doing is beautiful.
Thank you,
That's why
brother.
Thank you.
You're on the level you're on, and you're going to keep going. You've been around for quite some period of time.
Wow, thank you, and I get to be a part of it. You know, what I'm saying? Everybody ain't genuine. They bring you to the station. Okay, say your thing. No, I want these people to know. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you if you make it after this. We throw flames on it on
Man,
Saturday
it was
Night
a
Heat.
party when we pulled
You know what
up.
I'm saying? Yeah, it was going down.
Yeah.
I thought I was about to.
Man.
I was a celebrity tonight when I pulled up and I saw the big speaker.
Yeah.
And they had the toy drive out here. I thought I would come to get my kids some toys. I didn't know I was supposed to. You know the way it was set up. I was going to
Shout out
bring
to
one.
everybody
You know what
that
I'm saying?
came and supported
But nah,
the
seriously, like,
BLD
it
Radio,
was beautiful,
BLD
y'all, for
Films
them to
toy
do that.
drive today, man.
We'll be here next year for that toy
Yeah,
drive, man.
because like who's like really
We
thinking
would've
about
known,
Christmas?
we
Like
would have contributed.
let's try to make it
You
at
know what I'm
least
saying?
Absolutely.
a little happiness come out of it, because a lot of people exhausted. They don't even really care about, you know, Christmas is the
Exhausted
holiday.
the word for some folks,
you know, we
man.
go out of our bank account, we all the money, and we'll think about income tax after that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people can't do that this year. You know, a lot of kids, you know, and like I told my kids, look, we ain't doing that this year. But guess what? We can go try to help somebody else. You know, if y'all want to, let's go feed somebody. Even when we got one plate, let's go tell them something. You know, and it's easier said than done. I always had at heart that I want to do stuff like that, and I never got started. And there's time.
You are. You got a voice. You
Yeah,
got a
it's going
platform,
up, man. We
So
gotta
you can
have-
get support. You know what I mean?
We are the world. I'm gonna
Yes,
be crying
absolutely.
all around the world, y'all. Y'all already
Oh,
know
Lord.
it.
Say the tears. Say the music and say the tears.
First of all, the tears gonna fall. They gonna fall. I've been crying. They tears of joy now, though.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
So
difference.
let
That's a
me
good
cry.
thing. That's a good thing.
Let me cry.
That's a good thing. That's definitely a good
They're either
thing.
tears of joy or mad.
Absolutely. I want
Get
to
mad about
make sure y'all keep it locked right here. We have
Keep it locked.
we have the grown and sexy part of the show coming your way in a little while, man.
It's about to get sexy.
Oh my goodness! I also got another live call-in gonna be taking place in a few, so y'all need to stay tuned, man, because ATL Web Radio Saturday Night Heat is not done. I want to give another big shout out to my oldest son, Scrap from the Cab, man. Today is his 27th birthday.
Okay,
And
happy birthday,
the young
Scrap.
man is it seemed like
What's
just
Scrap at? He ain't came up here.
it's his birthday. He just
Oh,
texted me
yeah,
said he
you
on his
right.
way to Aces tonight. So
Okay.
you know, they finna go turn up over at Aces, man, in the Adult Entertainment Club. But I want to get a boy some love. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a new release that's on the way out on Christmas Eve by Scrap from the Cab, and then we're gonna drop a little more of this Dick James on your eardrums, man, and we're gonna come back and rock with y'all just a little longer. I have a serious opportunity for people out there that's trying to get down with some really good superfruits coming out of Uganda. Go check out www.nakakono.com. That's NAKAKONO.com. The gourmet store is off the hook. I mean, they got jams, they got jellies, they got all this stuff is grown organically on some of the best soil on the planet. And with that being said, the stuff that's coming out of this soil really treats the body good. So I think you guys should go check it out. We also can help you get 10% off just by putting in the promo code ATLGA up until January 31st. So go over to the website, check them out, www.nakakono.com. Let's get ready to get into this scrap from the cat. This is a brand new record. It's called Big, and it's about to drop.
Music.
Let's go. Let's go, Autumn.
Scrap,
Here goes some
scrap
music.
hot, y'all. Scrap hot.
Here goes some
I'm telling
music.
you.
Straight for Autumn. You know what I'm saying,
Thank
Roll,
you.
because she done set me up 10
Excuse me, the
times.
real
Who on this
DJs. I
record?
am Bril. Don't y'all want to hear some music too?
Okay.
Woo! Y'all turn up, man. Let's get it lit. ATLwebradio.com.
Okay.
Tune in. I'll be tuned out. What's really going on around us right now? But one thing we hadn't got into thus far is where do we go from here as a people? What is a solution in the mindset of the real D James to where we at right now?
We, as leaders, developers, foundators, we have the power of influencing. Not just the ones that are immediately within our family situations, but those who are friends and loved ones of those who are siblings and children of our own.
Right.
So, seeing is believing. When you can see examples that are definitive, it makes all other difference.
Right.
Because the mind does not paint fabrication.
I agree.
It recalls everything. And our eyes are nothing but video cameras. Our ears are nothing but voice recorders. So when we're not distracted and we're given the proper tools, the planet with the right seeds, we have to allow whatever it is we're attempting to teach our children, we have to allow them to grow within their own time constraints. Because we can beat them across the head with something every day, all day. They're not going to get what it is we want them to receive in the fashion or the time that we would like to see it happen.
Right.
It's going to happen within their own times.
Right.
That's the uniqueness that we have as individuals. So collectively as individuals, whatever we can do to empower one another, that's what we got to do. Because we don't have a lack of power. We
Right.
just have a lack of togetherness.
Right. Lack of unity. I get you.
That's it.
Yeah.
A lack of awareness that together as individuals is what make us a unit.
Right.
Because if I don't have myself together, you got yourself together, she got herself together, Max is bullshitting. Me and Max gonna have things screwed up
Right.
for you and Bril. So we've got to own up to our own
We got to take
inabilities.
responsibility. That's right.
That's
right.
it.
That's right. I agree. I totally agree with that, brother. I love that. And that's a solution. That's definitely a solution. Bill, you got anything you want to add to that? You good? He summed it up. He said it all.
Yeah, he's pretty good at summing up
Yeah.
the things and like giving out a good message and good information. So like, I really agree with everything.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, now we have just received what I feel like is a test scenario. A lot of people lost their lives in this last year due to the pandemic. Not even 12 months inside of this situation, something that the world has never done before. They have come up with this vaccine that they want us to just hands down take. After knowing and learning over the years, not only the way we've been treated throughout history, but as well the way they're tricking things up to continue to treat us right now. We have a situation in front of us that, I feel like it was just a test personally. I feel like this was a situation where, they want to see how many people they can,
Bamboozle.
dismantle inside of a test. And I was talking to a brother about 6 months ago, and it was probably one of the realest feelings I've had in 45 years of life. When a brother said to me, he said, this was. He said, you know what he said? This is what he said. How he said? He said, "This ain't the end of the world, but it's the beginning of it."
The new world.
And when he hit it like that, I felt this flow, because I have, if you pay attention, if you utilize your third eye, if you have some kind of conscious feel for what's happening in the world today, and the way things have happened throughout history, us as humans have done so many things to each other in the representation of control. And this is a major blow with a major amount of people whose lives were lost through to this sickness. And it's like now we have what they're starting to call the new normal in place. And it's people traveling, masked up, hand sanitizer, sanitizing everything with sprays and this, that, and the third, put more chemicals into our flow. And it's I just like to know what your viewpoint is on where medicine is going right now, man, because like right now it's things are changing up, bro. A lot is really changing, man. A lot is really changing.
Yeah.
And it's like what's really happening out here? Like,
well, medicine, what medicine? You know what I'm saying? Because Dr. Sebi's no longer here. You know what I mean? So what they're doing, that's not medicine. That's not a part of healing. That's a part of the secret codes of breaking down human, in human life, destroying it, all for the sake of test.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dollars and cents.
Yeah, mad scientists.
And control.
Yeah.
Greed.
Yeah.
And it's like, man.
And envious and despite for lack of godly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying,
spirits
brother.
and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
They know that they're our lower selves. They know that. And they're fighting within every threshold they got just to remain in place and to keep these secrets held. That's really what this is all about. And everything that's going on ain't nothing more than distractions.
What do you think about 5G? Another distraction.
Shit, it's another way of killing us.
That's right.
Because it's radiation.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
To
And
the
it's
fullest.
forced on us. We didn't even need it.
Right.
Well, they didn't.
We've never maxed out 4G LTE.
Nah, 3G either.
We never maxed it out.
And those weren't options.
Right.
It's like you had to buy into that.
Right.
You got the phone. You really don't even have to buy into it. This is the first major technical upgrade that everybody gets for the simple fact that you're with the company.
Right.
It's like, shit, come on, they forcing that on us and they putting it in our communities.
And now that our children are at home, they made sure all of them had Chromebooks with the radiation hitting dead in them.
Day,
And let's pray to God that, again, I want to tell y'all out there, if you've got children at home using these Chromebooks, please make sure our little girls and our little boys don't have these Chromebooks on their laps while they're radiating that signal, that Wi-Fi signal. Please, I need y'all to really check into that and peep that. Telephones, our little girls, our little sisters, keep these telephones out your back pocket, out your front pockets. It is a lot of treachery, underlying treachery before us right now. And, they're trying to knock, like you just said, brother, they're trying to knock us off every single way they can, because the strength that we represent
that prevents it. Those magnets.
I'm sorry, you
You
guys.
know what I'm saying?
I had to go out for a second.
That defeats the radiation.
What?
know?
That thing
Yeah,
that on the
the
back
magnets.
of there?
You got your magnet on your phone, Mac? Mac, you got headphones on? You got your magnet on your phone?
Where you get that from?
I found them on the web and I ordered us some.
So is that information
What is that made
out
out
there
of?
like that? Like,
Yeah.
is it out there for
Yeah.
people to?
Yeah, I got the
Okay.
packages at home, and so what I'll do when I get it, I'll get the exact information and I'll make sure y'all get it.
What's that magnet made out of?
I'm
Well,
not
what else?
sure to be exactly full, exactly what it's all exactly made out of.
So they got the little pieces as well of what's known as shungite.
Because you see
That-
it on your necklace.
Right. You
So
got
they
this.
just absorb radiation.
Yeah, absolutely
Okay.
destroyed.
And shungite does the same thing. You can buy it, put it around your house, put it inside your house to kind of deter the radiation that's hitting your house based on all of this that's rolling
But
around.
isn't it crazy that
It's
we gotta
ancient.
do that? Like, that's crazy.
You damn right it's crazy, but we still
We in a
better
big- we
bear
in a big-
witness
we in
to
a
it
big ass
and
microwave
act on
out
it.
here.
Yeah.
We're in a big microwave out here.
We got to act on that though.
Yeah.
We got to
That's
act on that, sis.
crazy.
You know, straight up.
This is a bit scary world. Like, are you serious?
Well, we can't get scared. We have to
We have
I
the-
mean, I ain't
further.
scared. I
We got
said
to
it's a
further
scary
develop
world.
ourselves.
Right.
Yeah.
We got to utilize what we know. You know, we can't know it and walk away and act like we don't know it,
Yeah.
and live a life that shows that we don't. That
Like,
it
oh
shows
well,
like we don't know.
ain't nothing we can do.
That's
It's always
ignorant.
something.
That's ignoring the
Yeah.
facts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rather than being without the information.
Rather than being, proactive, as opposed to sitting around and waiting to be reactive.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I know I ain't sitting around and waiting on nothing these days.
Nah, go take
Everything,
it.
yeah, you
Everything
got
for the
to, because
take.
I already sit down long enough. You know what I'm saying? So, big up to standing up.
You guys are the
And-
powers
yeah.
and makers of the universe.
Yeah, I just had
Without
to go
y'all,
stand up just then and
we
come back
wouldn't-
into you guys.
We wouldn't be able to shape and form our mindsets the way we are because see, it's because of that the reason why my mind is the way it is because of the women that were in my life.
Okay.
We
Transform,
were born.
transmogrify.
Yeah, shit. Help us learn love and compassion and looking out for people other than your selfish ass self. You learn
Right.
that from the women and all
Right.
that. You learn
Right.
that from the men. Men teach
This
us
is a
how to be
humble.
diligent and firm.
I love this brother's humility.
Hey,
I love this brother's humility.
hey, he said it.
Yeah.
And everything I got ready to, that's why I say I just sit back and listen.
See, y'all don't really know.
No, everything
See,
I
y'all
got
don't
ready.
really know. Like,
Probably
this
ain't.
man is the truth, and you hear
Look,
how humble he
How
is.
you gonna start? Hold on.
Like I'm saying, like if you followed this man's track work,
I'm listening. I'm right
I'm
here
like,
with
but I'm
it.
just he's so humble, man.
I'm
That's-
promoting and marketing it genuinely.
Cass, he on top of his game right now, and I'm very
You made
respectful
me
of that.
forget because you screamed at me.
That might have been a good thing.
No, because it was
That
gonna
might have
be
been a good thing.
It was gonna be a good question.
Go ahead, I'm
You
sorry.
know,
Go on, get
I'm
the
too
question.
high. I'm too high to remember it.
Uh-oh,
I can't
wake
remember
up.
that.
Wake up.
You see
Wake
that
all
big
the
old
noise up.
bat? That thing is gone. It was big.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
It was big. Like, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but
I know what they're gonna do.
you can have
But
that.
when I get to the crib,
I'm going to sleep tonight. You can definitely have
We
that.
are live at ATL Web Radio. We have had one of the hottest artists all year long to grace us with his
Yes.
presence tonight, man. Along with
Y'all go follow this man and this lady, man.
I Am Bril in the building, the real Dick James. They have really done their thing. He's outdoing himself right now. It's going to be a little while where we're going to be in here and we're going to be talking like, wow, you see what Dick doing?
He just smiling,
You
look.
see what Dick doing out there, don't you? Why?
Dick got that ponytail to the side,
Hey, I'm like,
man.
man, I reached out to Dick about 100 times. I can't get him on the phone.
Real
no
over there
more,
talking
man.
about I can make you want it and all of that. They gonna make people want it and all of that, So
we're
that's
gonna be breaking some bread together.
Absolutely.
I already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have definitely put together a
Powerhouse.
serious situation. I'm going to be working some of these both of these records over toward some of my brother stations, primarily BLD Radio, but then as well we have ARS Atlanta that is rocking with the music, and then as well, man, my girl show on Blast Radio ATL. You know what I'm saying? Is rocking with the
Show.
program. So yeah, so we're gonna get you.
I
in
thought
the-
she
in
was
the spot.
coming tonight.
I thought she was too. But
Where she
you know,
at? Call
shout
show
out.
up. up.
We're gonna see. Well, we ain't got about another 25 minutes, so
Oh
you know.
yeah, show probably gonna
So
stay
hey,
tonight. Then she probably.
show probably doing her show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how it go.
Probably at the gym. You saw on the ground.
Right.
She said this machine right here doing me right. I'm like,
Show be working it out too. She got a thing going.
everybody working out. Everybody trying to get snatched.
Right.
I just want to eat. You know what's wrong with that?
Okay. So, bro, I want you to give some love to your production team, man, that's putting together, that's recording you right now, man. As well, anybody else that you want to show some love to, I want to also get you to give us, again, all of the coordinates where they can be able to go get your music, follow you, friend you, fan you, and then as well, man, give some inspiration to the cats out there that are really trying to make an impact, and they just can't seem to figure it out. I want you to give some of your insight as to, what they should possibly look at.
All right, we're gonna get to that part first.
Okay, I like that.
It's about self. Look in the mirror. If you bullshitting, slap yourself.
Absolutely.
Ain't nobody in your way but you.
I love
What
that.
you want, you gotta get up off that goat smelling ass and you
Say this all
gotta
the time.
apply yourself. You do that and be consistent with it.
That's right.
Learn to take open, constructive criticism.
Yeah.
That's the key, because stars aren't born; they develop.
That's right.
You can do that. Be true to who you are, and know that you're learning yourself every day. And until you become your best you, it's a progress.
Yep, ain't nobody gonna believe it.
I love
You can
it.
get on stage all day long to have the hottest song, but if you don't project it, like you said, it gotta come from the inside. So you right about it,
Absolutely.
People don't understand. You gotta believe you first. I had
That's
to
it.
learn that. I had to believe me first. I got up there. I knew what I could do, but I wasn't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then when I said, "Rawr," they were like, "Okay,
felt yourself.
there you go.
Yeah.
Now your name dope."
Right.
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 Yeah, I can appreciate you guys tonight. Like, seriously, I had to go take, a little break, hiatus, but came back
You
right
okay
on
now?
time.
Yeah.
I was okay then,
Okay.
I told you, I'm like, hey,
I got to check on my co-hosts and stuff.
I've been working. I'm high. Shit. Damn Rice Krispie treat.
Okay. I'm
Smoke
telling you so.
wine.
Okay.
What? It's too late.
You told me so.
We just ate it on national TV. What are you talking about? We
The
all
camera's
just
not on me
ate
today.
it.
No, the camera's not on me today. I got the cameras on you
Cyber
guys.
DJ CK ate a whole one by himself. At least I shared it.
I shared mine too. Me and Dick ate mine.
Sure did.
Huh? Hold on. Don't say that together. You know what? Just
Yeah, that was delicious though, for real, man.
just watch how you say this tonight.
Absolutely. So you gonna record tonight or no?
Nah, I'm gonna wait
Wait
because
till-
that song right there, like I'm
It
ready
gotta be
for
right,
it.
gotta be right, gotta be right,
it
right,
gotta
right.
be. It gotta
Your
be
energy
right.
gotta be
All
funky.
my energy, yeah, and I don't. It gotta be what?
Funky.
I don't do nothing funky. First of all,
okay.
ain't nothing funky going around here.
You don't have the funk in you? You're
I
not
don't. I hear
full
no.
of funk?
I don't got the funk.
You don't have no funk?
I don't got no funk. I don't want it either.
Oh,
Who
okay.
the hell want to be funky? I was just kidding. Nah, but yeah, I got the dope sounds. But
Well, I mean, we just
this,
talking
this
about
song
the,
right here
the
is still.
universal
You remember I
language.
told this still cut different,
Right.
and you know what cut different means.
I
So
think I do.
gotta be like, it's gotta be believable.
Ah,
You know what I'm saying? I just went in there and went over it with my producer.
Right.
Shouts out BLD Kareem.
okay.
And Kareem was
heard
like,
you over
not tonight. And I was like, you right. And his guy constructive criticism. He was like, you need to hit the note. I was like, I wasn't ready. I know what to do, but I wasn't ready. But you right. Like, hit it at all times. Even if you're not ready, you don't know who I am. You know what I'm saying? Be ready. You know?
No
But
doubt.
I wasn't ready. Pineapples, not tonight.
Oh, boy. Pineapples.
Pineapples.
ATLwebradio.com. We are in the building. We are about to get ready to jump into this music again. We're going to take some pictures here, and we're going to come back to you. I got another live interview checking in. Brother Man is going to hit us up live. I also got some new music by TR the General and Lowdown. So y'all keep it locked right here. ATLwebradio.com. I think we're going to drop some Autumn Rose music, and we're going to walk out to the we're going to walk out to the I'm Dreaming one last time, okay? So we're going to take it from one side. Have you done any virtual performances through this thing real quick, bro?
I haven't yet.
Okay.
So we can
We're gonna work something
hook
up.
all kinds of things up.
Right. Hold up before you do anything, man.
I got you.
Okay.
I ain't in a hurry to do none of that, so that's why we're here
Absolutely.
collaborating now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Put that in the partnership's hands.
Absolutely.
And we can work that stuff
I
out.
feel like we just had a business meeting too.
We
That's
have.
what it's
Oh,
about.
that's what I was gonna get ready to say when you start screaming and
I'm
yelling.
sorry.
Okay, she got it.
Every time I get
If it's supposed to be out, it's
Stop
supposed
it.
to come out. Go ahead. man.
every time I
Go.
got ready to ask you a question tonight, like you did it. You walked through it like it was in sync. It was a real energy because I didn't have to ask you. You answered everything, like seriously, everything I got ready to ask you, you went there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, like the energy, man. Like I ain't have to. I laid back today, and usually I'm like,
gotta bring it out.
yeah. But this was dope. Cyber DJ talked the most tonight on Saturday Night Heat.
Well, you know, I've been real talkative as of late because we have a very bright future. I have
You
recently,
got that big ass gallon of water over there.
and the big head with the big brain in it. But at the end of the day, yes. But at the end of the
I don't
day,
know what you be.
well,
damn.
I'm gonna break it down for you.
Don't break it
If you just listen for a second, we are on the helm. I have gotten on good authority because you know I've been syncing and balancing my spirit with the universe, sister.
Thank you. Hi.
Okay. No, I'm. This is not what this is.
No,
I promise you.
being funny,
And what
y'all.
I'm saying to you is this: things are on the move, and at this point, you know, just with cats like this flowing through the building, you know,
this is big.
This, you know,
He
this
don't
is-
even know how big it
this
is
the
that
Chris-
he here.
This is the
You
Christmas.
know what I'm
we in
saying?
the Christmas holiday. This is a time where most
Yeah.
music
Yep.
promotion processes. Yeah, they right now they're taking a break, but we have been like literally, we had to hold off a
off the
few
chain.
interviews for a week just to be able to really present this situation the way it's supposed to be. And with that being said, man, it has been my pleasure, brother.
Absolutely.
And also mine.
Absolutely, man.
I
was
am Bril.
likewise.
No, this is my pleasure. This is our pleasure.
Oh,
Y'all,
really?
real for
Already.
real up in here too.
Yeah,
like
she is, man.
she
She's
this
genuine.
this hers. Yep,
Yeah.
this her. This who she is.
That's what I love
And she
about
been
her.
straight out the
She-
gate.
that shit
As
motivate
soon as she
people.
walked in the door, you know, can't ask for much more than having genuine women, cause
Right.
all women don't, you know what I'm saying, have an energy.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it, cause my nerves
I
bad, you know.
appreciate yours.
You know my nerves
You
bad,
know.
and I like peace.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You beautiful, you beautiful, you
Thank
sound
you.
good.
You too.
You sound
Y'all too.
good. You know what I'm saying? Like you, different women. You know, I'm a complimenter, and
Right. people
people think I'm weird for that. They be like, "Oh, you love me.
Got
you
a
like that?"
confidence
No,
within
I'm trying to
yourself.
tell you. You ain't even know you was gonna need that next week.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It is
Absolutely.
what it
I
is.
love that.
Building you uplifting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
I mean, come on now. We
Yeah.
don't.
Self-confidence.
Somebody gotta be nice.
Right.
Everything can't be mad.
right. And,
You know. Shit, we got Corona going on. That's mad enough
Exactly.
With his fake
But
ass.
yeah.
for Corona.
Yes.
COVID-19. He had a nerve to have
Whole
a
name.
name like
Whole
that.
name.
COVID-19.
And you know, and we, you know, that's a whole nother show.
Right.
Yeah,
I was
it
finna
is.
get deep again, but let me, you know what I'm saying.
Don't get
I gotta
deep.
get this. I gotta get this
Play
brother
this
in. We got
music.
20 more minutes for this brother. We gotta get him in, man. So, brother, I couldn't help it, man. I didn't want to let you go, man. So I ran all the way over, but I got
he
this.
ain't want to let you go.
They've been calling me for about half an hour, like, bro, what's going on, bro? Just hold on. I got
Yes.
the real Dick James in the building. Are you watching?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all watching?
That's
man?
why I came. I
That's
told
real
him
love.
I was late, and I said, just hold up and wait till I get there. I ain't knew I was gonna be baffled, you know, and didn't have nothing to say, and I was gonna listen tonight, but it was meant for me to listen because you have came a long way with what you're doing, and I'm still in the process of learning. We're gonna always have to learn.
We're gonna do that
You know,
together.
yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Togetherness.
'Cause
I
see-
mean that. Y'all think I be joking? I'm like dead
for
serious.
real.
Togetherness.
Any young black sisters that come
Yes.
in here, I don't know what they doing if they don't leave out of here feeling a certain kind of way about themselves and feeling them willing to be open
Oh,
to
yeah.
feeling a certain type of way about the next
Yeah,
sister.
yeah.
Cause you definitely giving some love
And you do that.
and you enjoy
great and you do
being
I
Being
love
able
it.
to
I got
give
to.
that.
I can't like.
That's why
It
it's
literally
enjoyable.
like. I feel.
It's literally
I
no
feel
pressure.
sick.
Giving love.
It's literally no pressure. Like I feel sick when I can't be
you.
positive. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me laugh. Let me be SpongeBob, whoever I am, you know. You know, let me make mistakes. Let me say silly stuff. Like, I can be sexy. I can be silly. I can be conscious. You know, I'm a very highly intelligent person. I raise beautiful, intelligent children. You know, but I can get down to whatever level I feel comfortable at. Like, we get off the mic. I might not say mic. Let's get on the mic. You know, you might not understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you feel me. Yeah, I'm on each level. It's different levels to life. Everybody is not white collar. Everybody is not blue collar. Some people don't even have a collar. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta every different level. It's different type of people in the world.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh, this ain't no target. It's out there. Absorb it. Like that the thing on the back of your iPhone. You got an iPhone too? And you got an iPhone and you got an iPhone.
Yeah.
I'm about to leave this interview. I have an Android. Y'all gonna stop playing with me. I told you about your
Deuces.
This is third time talking about my Android.
Deuces. I was on the Android train and I got off and I feel so much better.
Look,
now.
I told Bril, I said, some people, I said, you want to take a picture? I said, some people tell me, actually, do not take me a picture with your Android phone. Like, who do y'all think y'all are?
I don't want to be taking a picture of with an Android phone anymore.
Do you see my pictures
After
on Instagram?
after I took a picture with portrait, after I took a picture in
My
portrait,
pictures look good.
after I took a picture in portrait and I looked at it and I was like, oh, nah.
But
But use my phone.
The
please.
iPhone show all the bumps and craters and all of that. You
Well,
know,
you
in
know,
your face, you look old on the
Photoshop,
iPhone.
that Photoshop is just a problem.
You ain't gotta tell nobody how old
If
I
it
am
looks
on
bad,
iPhone.
it's a Photoshop out there.
Yeah, you can't edit.
tell them details.
You said Photoshop.
Can't
I like the Photoshop mine. I don't care. You know
Ooh,
my
the white
shirt.
gang getting
My
deep
shirt
as we
blue,
go
but
over
it
there.
turned green. You already know. You saw me in person. You know the shirt was blue.
Go and get that computer that you just so happen to be able to talk on.
I'm
That's
scared.
all the iPhone is.
Yeah, they be listening, and then the lady talk back. I asked Siri. I said, Siri, do you listen to me when I'm not talking to you? And it was my son's phone, and she said, yes. How can I help you? And that was the end of that.
That's it.
So you listening to me while I'm not even. That was it.
Yeah. Listening to you, but not recording you.
Listening, but not recording.
Gotta,
I feel
gotta hit that
I
recording.
feel a lot safer.
Yeah, you gotta hit that recording for it to activate.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Computers are programmed by humans.
That's right. You better tell her again, brother.
I know y'all. What is it? Don't come on, Bril.
We still together. We gonna stick together.
Because he just looked at me like I was wrong, and he.
ATLwebradio.com. You already know where you at, man.
Man,
Shout out to my
it's
girl, the
all
Sugar
love.
Dope Queen. Shout out to
Dope
I Am
Queen.
Bril. Shout out
I
to
Am
the
Bril.
real Dick James.
The real Dick James.
Much
man.
love to all my ATL Web Radio.
Saturday Night Heat. It was beautiful.
Shout out to the White Gang in the building, man. I got
Different
about what 7/10 of the White Gang in the building. We only missing 3 of them right now, man.
That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
Okay.